just had to throw strikes. We didn't make any deep errors. I told you from the first interview before this season we weren't going to lose this year. Losing is not happening this year, and look what happened.
What were you thinking on the mound? It's 3-2. You got first and third right there. Was that the diciest situation in the game for you?
I'd say probably when I gave the 2 runs because they're momentum, but I just battled back. My defense made the plays, and we came out with the victory.
You know, AJ, I told AJ, you know, he's not a guy that makes a lot of noise. He's kind of a quiet kind of guy, and he got pretty pumped up right there when he gets the out on that steal attempt. You were pretty pumped up too.
Oh yeah, because that was a big momentum change. We got a double play on that, and I was struggling right there, and he came up clutch with the double play.
Cruised through the 7th inning.
Yes, sir, of course.
And then once again, state champion. Tell me what it feels like.
I mean, this is my first state championship. I won a gold medal with Team USA. I won a state championship. I want to win a college state World Series now. I want to win an MLB World Series.
Feel to be a state champion.
It feels really good. You know, coming out here playing hard. All the hard work we did during the season just came through.
Talk about how last year you leave with the sour taste in your mouth, and what was it like? What was the mission this year? I mean, is this something you guys talked about all year long?
Yes, it was. That was a mission, a whole goal this whole time. You know, and motivation from last year, just like watching them dog pile, coming back again. We doing it.
Now, I saw you really focused on that play at first base. The double steal attempt, they're trying to steal from third base, you get him out at first. I don't think I've seen you as pumped up as you are right there. Talk about what you were feeling at that moment.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted to score. I just wouldn't let them score.
And once again, state champion, it's got to sound good.
Yes.
Congratulations. Coach, every group is different, and talk about this one in particular. And what is a little different about these guys maybe than some of the kids you've had in the past, whether it be football, baseball, or whatever?
I think it comes down to these guys buying into what our philosophy, and what we were going to do, and what we needed to do. Our group of seniors last year put us back here for the first time in about 6 or 7 years, and they finally got to taste what it was like to be here. And when you get that taste, you don't want to leave. You want to stay. You know, it's a comfort. It's what you aspire to do, and why you work so hard when you get tired, and why you go to weights when you don't feel like going, and why you take ground balls when you're a little banged up. And you know, that's kind of what embodies what our program is. And hopefully this group of youngsters that we have behind them, Jordan LaBruzza, who's a freshman, came up with a huge hit there in the 7th inning to put us up 4-2 and give Daniel a little breathing room. And those are the guys that have learned from these guys, and hopefully we can continue to steamroll this into a program thing.
Coach, we talked about it a little bit last night, but you know, that sour taste from Evangel, you guys talked about it all year long.
No longer do we have to taste that bitter pill. No longer do we have to taste it. You know, it's going to be for a little while here. We're gonna enjoy the sweet taste of this, and then we're going to move ourselves into the 2016 season. But again, this is just something that will always be burning these kids' hearts and minds.
You know, everybody knows like the name Miles Washington, but maybe not everybody knows a guy like AJ Huff, who comes out and, you know, I've been knowing him a long time. He's a quiet kid, but he showed some excitement and energy on that play, that out at first base. I think everybody knew how big that play was.
No doubt. And AJ, he's a program kid. Honestly, and talk about perseverance, and we spoke about it a little bit. AJ was basically slated to be a starter last year, and we had some guys come in and kind of beat him out. And instead of AJ pouting about it and putting his head down, AJ went to work, and he became our 4-hole hitter this year, and is an integral part in this state championship. So you can't say enough about a guy like that puts his shoes on every day and goes to work.
And then you got guys like Danny, a young kid who doesn't seem to lack for confidence at all.
No, he didn't. You know, and that's the thing about him is that, you know, it's almost every pitch he throws, or every swing he takes, or every take he takes on a pitch, it's almost like it's on purpose. You know, that ball he hit out into left field was as well hit ball opposite field that I've ever seen in high school. And he's a youngster, and he's going to have to keep himself humble and work. But I know he'll.
Miles, senior, you know, we talked about it last night. You guys have been talked about the bitter pill you had to taste last year. You know, to taste it tonight. What's it feel like?
The taste is great, you know, because we worked so hard for this, and I just feel as if we came out here and worked as a team and got the W.
What was the thinking going into tonight? I mean,
the thinking was we're not leaving Suffolk without the trophy. That's what we did.
Were you guys relaxed coming into tonight?
Nah, never relaxed. We had the
Never
gas.
relaxed.
We had the gas down. We were going 100 miles per hour just until the last out.
And I think I saw more focus tonight from you guys than maybe I've ever seen. I mean, you guys, until that last out was made, the eyes were this big looking at the baseball.
Yeah, because we worked so hard for this, with our team making the during, going through the cancer thing. It was just a whole different level of focus today. It's all for during. Be strong.
Have you thought about maybe this the last time you put on the JC?
It didn't hit my mind yet, but I'm sure it will.
What's your career like been here? Whether it be baseball, football, doesn't matter.
It's been great. Baseball, football. Been there since the 5th grade. It's just bittersweet leaving like this, but I'm forever a patron always.